Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Josh Harrison stands in, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Descalzo over to his right. 1 down. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Striding in, Adam Frazier. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Just settling in here in Phoenix for this one. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, John Jay.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Two and one. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Popped him up. Here comes Dickerson. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
So stepping in, David Peralta, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. In his career, Peralta enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. The 0-1 on its way. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And it's fouled away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Oh, 1, here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Marte's after it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson, career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see 1 flamethrower and 1 guy that throws below the speed limit.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball, up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball, down and away.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Mathis is there, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. It remains 0-0. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Eduardo Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Sliders in for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Batting fifth, second baseman.
Stepping up now, Daniel Descalso. Here comes the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Descalso stands at first with 1 out. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Jeff Mathis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Mathis, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Bottom of the second here with no score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Greinke. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Ready with the 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Here's David Freese to stand in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Diaz, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 39, Chad Cool.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chad Cool. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Digging in to try it again, John Jay.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, John Jay.
First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to short. Frazier fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So with 1 away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Settling in now, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And that one just missed outside. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Ball 1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
This guy has been an absolute beast this year so far, leading the team in home runs as he approaches free agency. Huge payday on the horizon.
Not close. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Runner goes. Heading out towards shallow right. Meadows moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Up next for the Buccos, Josh Harrison back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Line towards center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he falls behind 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Popped him up. Mathis has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Stepping in, Starling Marte. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. towards second. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, starts the day as the 3rd leading vote getter among center fielders in all-star balloting, so he's still got a good chance to make the team, but certainly not a sure thing at this point.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Frazier scoops it up, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Diamondbacks have elected to...
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter moves in.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pollock gets his lead at first, nobody out. There he goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Descalso, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch on its way. That's a tough take. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Bell brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Nick Ahmed looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Missed with a slider.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
One and two as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 55, Josh Bell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Descalzo onto the grass, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away now. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Now batting, Austin Meadows. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's David Freese to stand in. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of David Freese. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Descalzo over to his left. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates are on the board first thanks to this home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Pittsburgh. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes some swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping in now, Zach Greinke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on it in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Jay, 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Hit back toward the mound. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as you can see, he's currently second best on the Diamondbacks in that department. Now at the plate, David Peralta. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. first offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to cruise through this inning, but now a hit and a 3-0 count have changed that. Got to get back in the strike zone right here.
Three and one to the Diamondbacks left fielder.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Jay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Liner toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chad Kuhl. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Josh Harrison stands in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now the 2-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson.
Nope.
Ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Paul Goldschmidt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Popped him up. Freeze is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
In now, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Escobar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Josh Bell the next to hit. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get from both starting pitchers. Have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drilled down the line, and that's through for a hit. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
David Freese will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Down and away, ball one. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Just 1 earned on the docket for Greinke thus far into his 7th inning of work. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, I'll tell you what, that's a big RBI late in game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Into the box, Elias Diaz, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The pitcher, number 39.
Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cervelli slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. Cervelli, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Number 66 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 66.
He's set, and the pitch.
That's a
The
ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
That's in there. Base hit. Freeze is on his way home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Adam Frazier, as he grounds one briskly to short. Ahmed has it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Looking to minimize the damage here. Down the first, and that is off the first base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. It's the Pirates 4 and the Diamondbacks nothing. George Cantos will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
George Cantos.
Into the box now, Daniel Descalso. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he's 0 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. He's ready now. The pitch swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tapper up the line. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
The batter, number 66.
Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And this is low, ball 1. Descalzo on second. Mathis at first, one gone. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Bouncer up the middle, played on the backhand, and a glove flip for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. Jorge De La Rosa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
29, Jorge De La Rosa.
Josh Bell will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Just missed with a breaking ball. De La Rosa uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now in the box, Austin Meadows. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, one man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's David Freese to stand in, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
To 2-2 now.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 4-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Kevin Segrist will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jordy Mercer is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 10.
In now is John Jay.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First offering on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Looking at his career totals, Jay is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, David Peralta.
Up next for Arizona, David Peralta. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Right side. Harrison's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Fernando Salas enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding into the box, Elias Diaz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jordy Mercer.
So striding forward now, Jordy Mercer, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Two and 0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. The 2-1. Softly hit to short. Ahmed charging this one, and the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Josh Harrison stands in. He swings and grounds it to short. Descalzo on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Pirates lead it 4-0. Number 57 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 57.
In now, A.J. Pollock. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Third baseman, number 7, Eduardo Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Aboard here at first with nobody out. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was one strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Felipe Vasquez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Ready once again, Daniel Descalzo. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Ketel Marte will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. In there, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So digging in now, Nick Ahmed. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two-0 count, and the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in, Jeff Mathis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. In there, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marte on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 4-2 game. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. John Ryan Murphy will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 36, John Ryan Murphy.
A ball and no strikes. So far this year against Southpaws, Murphy is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Arizona down to its last strike. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive play.
Standing in now, John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Taking called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Chad Kuhl notches his 3rd win of the year. Felipe Vasquez wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious Pirates. 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors, 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that post-game Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street stations.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the National League West, Chad Kuhl collected win number 3 this year as the Pirates got the win against the Diamondbacks 4-3. The San Francisco Giants hit 3 long balls as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 7-6. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. Ryan Rua picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Rangers downed the Dodgers 7-2. Noah Syndergaard got the win, throwing 8 shutout innings, leading the Metropolitans past the Braves 1-0. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. Jonathan Villar was hot at the plate, collecting 3 hits in the game, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 7-6. The Nationals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 4-0. The win was their 7th in a row. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Orioles racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-5. The Cleveland Indians allowed only 5 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 4-1. Nicholas Castellanos had an outstanding day at the plate with 8 runs batted in, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 12-2. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 6-1. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 6-5. Parker Bridwell earned his first victory of the season as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 3-2. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.